We're Ray and Candace.
From Need More Designs in Portland, Oregon.
We like good design and great stories.
We also love coffee and discovering new and amazing coffee roasters.
Did you know that over 2 billion cups of coffee are consumed in the world every day?
And there are thousands of small and large roasters out there roasting phenomenal coffee.
Join us as we discover new coffee, one bag, one episode at a time.
This is Unpacking Coffee.
So today we're tasting Joe out of New York. I'm Ray.
I'm Candace.
Welcome to the show.
This is Unpacking Coffee.
It is. Today we're trying...
Still.
Okay, so this is take 3.
Take 3.
I'm Ray.
I'm Candace.
And welcome to Unpacking Coffee this week. Joe, New York. Founded in 2003. Mm-hmm. Originally, for the first decade, really, they just sold other people's coffee. Originally, it was from Echo. It was Andrew Barnett's gig, who is now with Linea, friend of the show. Starting in, I think, 2013, they've been roasting their own coffee.
Yeah.
Started slowly, worked their way up.
Yeah, so it's interesting. So they had a revolving coffees in the beginning, right? And then now they have the Joe Pro New York in their headquarters, who still does the guest coffee roasters.
So they still do some guest coffees in the one location, but the rest...
No guests.
Right. It's all 100% Joe.
No Joe. All Joe.
There's probably a lot of jokes you could make about the fact that they're called Joe.
Like that Jimi Hendrix song?
Hey Joe, right? The gentleman who was hired to head up their green coffee program is Edward Hoffman, who I spoke with. He told us about some of the struggles of going online with the green coffee program nowadays, especially when it comes to Ethiopia.
My title is the Director of Roasting. Technically, we've been roasting our coffee for a little over 3 years. 100% for the last 2 years, 2.5. For our coffees that we've purchased, Ethiopia is definitely the most challenging with because of the government mandated auction system, the commodities exchange. That's changing. There's some traceability information that's going to be available for this harvest, but for the last 8 years now, I think, that the government has basically made all the coffee run through this commodities exchange, and it kind of erases all the traceability. So we'll get a coffee that is, it's basically labeled as a region, and thousands of farmers could have contributed to it, and there's really no...
You have no idea which farmer grew it.
Basically. Exactly. So as time passes, we learn a little bit more how to navigate the system, and at the same time, Ethiopia is listening to us, like us bitchy coffee buyers that are like, we want to know where this delicious coffee came from so we can, shake some hands and get it again next year. So they're easing up on the laws a little bit and providing some opportunities for us to have some information starting actually this harvest that's happening right now. So that's exciting.
So what else do we know about Joe?
Well, they're part of the collective.
Is it the Pullman Collective?
Yes! Awesome. They're part of the Pullman Collective. And so that is a group that shares roasting equipment in New York. And so it seems like they're great support of other roasters.
Also, I do want to talk about their fantastic packaging and identity. I'm a huge fan of this. It's a cup in the middle of Joe, but what I love about it is the way that it's not just flat, it has like a texture that's like a screen printed texture. What?
It's Cup of Joe.
Oh, right.
Sorry.
Hey, Joe.
Oh my God, seriously? Again?
It's like that Hendrix song.
Oh my God.
It's almost like they're playing with a little bit of the texture, which you can do on these bags. It's flat bottom, which is, we here at Needmar are huge fans of the flat bottom bag.
You should like to say it.
And lots of little details on here, just a sticker so they can use the same bag design on all of them. And even just the little playfulness of the side here, the little bench, it's a bus bench.
You're really into little today. The Good Food Awards were just announced.
Yes.
On the 15th.
Okay.
On Friday. Congratulations, guys.
Oh yeah.
So what's cool about the Good Food Awards is that they're a blind taste test. It happens in San Francisco.
Who runs that, do you know?
Every time.
Every time.
I
think it's Gourmet Magazine.
I think it's the Good Food Awards people who run it. I would
Oh.
also say that they
Yeah, I
sent
forgot to
us some
mention those.
really nice material when we got our coffees.
Yeah. Joe of New York.
I got my thumbs up first this time.
You did.
I never do.